This is Your Life, and I'm at the offices of Central Television in London's Portman Square. Just through here, one of Britain's most popular personalities is watching a preview of a comedy sketch that he recorded with Freddie Starr for an Easter special. Now, Freddie is our decoy in this, and he knows that I'm about to deliver a knockout surprise. Could be that the knockout will be for me. Anyway, I'll have to learn how to duck. Hello, gents. I'm sorry to interrupt this. I wanted to see the whole thing, but I got a bit late. Hiya, Freddie.
Hello.
Hello, Frank.
Hello there.
We've got another show lined up just down the road, as soon as I've said. Tonight, Frank Bruno, this is your life.
You woke me up. You're joking. Seriously?
Yeah.
You're joking.
I got you with a sucker punch there.
Seriously?
You came right up to
we got a party lined up for you down at Teddington this very evening. All you have to do is jump on my back and I'll give you a ride down.
Seriously? No, yeah?
Yes.
Boy, man, that's amazing.
Well,
Yeah, I'm speechless, man.
well, it gets better, believe me.
Yeah.
Do you want to
Cheers, thank
come
you very
this
much.
way?
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you,
Cheers.
gentlemen. Thank you, Freddie. We'll
Nice
see
one.
you a little
Cheers.
later.
Nice
Come
one.
along. Well, as you can see, Frank, we're having a bit of a do here, a gathering of family and friends, your wife, Laura, your mother, Lynette, brother, Michael, sisters, Faye and Joan, and Laura's family, the Moonies, headed by your in-laws, Peter and Mary. Over here, close friends and associates, including your trainer, George Francis, and promoter, Mickey Duff, and your world champion boxing mates, Nigel Benn and Duke Mackenzie, together with former British heavyweight champion Horace Notice, and one of your schoolboy idols, another world champion, John Conte. And your comedy sparring partner, of course, Freddie Starr. Freddie, anything you wanted to say?
Sorry? Frank is one of the most hardest people to sort of buy a present for. No.
You bought me one, though.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I did, yes, I did, for Christmas.
What's
And
that?
you remember, it was a Black & Decker.
Your mum's here, don't talk about that.
No, the thing.
Pass on that, Freddie.
Okay,
Freddie,
then.
cool down.
All right, then.
Calm down.
No, but it broke down.
The Black & Decker?
Yeah, it broke down.
Yeah, it was all right on holiday, though.
I know.
It turned on, mate.
Is this a private joke of some
Yes,
kind?
it is. It's a private joke, but what I'm saying is that I've come along here this evening to pay to a great man.
He's really crying.
Lesbian. Are you joking?
Thank you.
Yeah.
That was a moving moment, wasn't it? Yeah. Well, of course, you are not the only performer in the Bruno family, Frank. Here is your elder daughter, Nicola, earning a crust.
Hello, Jim. I mean, Harry.
Nicola, how's the training going?
Great, Harry. Great.
Do you think if I champion soft grain, I'll grow up like you?
No, I don't think so, Harry.
Well, Nicola is 10 years old now, and she's here with your other lovely daughter, 6-year-old Rachel. Well, the other voice we heard in that commercial belongs to somebody who has become your double-act partner.
You got me to the Palladium, but we didn't quite meet the Queen. Know what I mean, Frank?
Your good friend, Harry Carpenter. Harry, what happened at the Palladium?
Well, we did a crosstalk act there in front of Her Majesty the Queen. And as you well know, at the end of the show, the people who've taken part are asked to go backstage and greet the Queen. And so you and I had a pretty good pitch, second row, right in the centre.
Yeah.
But in front of us were a group called the Gauchos, who've been very successful.
Right.
So now the Queen and Prince Philip, they come along this way, and the Queen stops right in front of us and in front of the Gauchos, and she congratulates them on the show they've done. And then she moves away, and she hasn't gone a yard, and he says, from up here, so in his great booming voice, "Harry, she's blown you out." Can I just say, this man is amazing. I've been around with a lot of famous people in sport in my time, but this man's gone into the hearts of this entire nation. And I know, because everywhere I go in England, people say, "Where's Frank?" And just one other thing, he ain't a bad fighter either.
We know what you mean.
Much, Harry.
Thanks, Harry. Well, Franklin Roy Bruno, this is your life, and you're born in Hammersmith General Hospital on November the 16th, 1961, weighing in at 9 pounds. Here you are at the age of 2 with your mother, Lynette, your late father, Robert, and your sister, Joan. Now, you were head and shoulders above other children of your age, and Lynette, he was always getting himself in fights, I believe, which must have been a bit difficult for you as you were a Pentecostal lay preacher.
Yes, Michael, he wasn't a bad boy, but in him that was that strength of fighting. I remember one day I get a phone call from the head teacher that I must come over to see him because there's an incident there. When I went over, only to know that he was in trouble with the teacher, was having a fight with the teacher. From then the teacher...
I was only wrestling, Mum.
This was a man teacher.
Oh, yeah, right.
Then the teacher advised me that he couldn't keep him anymore in that school because his strength was more than him. So he advised me to send him to Oak Hall School, and I did from then.
So, Frank, at the age of 11, you are packed off to Oak Hall Boarding School in Sussex, where strict discipline is the order of the day.
There's my afro there.
And when you try it on with the teachers here, you more than meet your match.
We had a few run-ins, Frank, but you became a model pupil.
Oh,
He was your PE teacher, now your friend John Irwin, with Oak Hall headmaster Alan Lawrence and his wife
All
Joan.
right, John. All right, there, yeah. Nice to see you having this, no problem. Hello, Miss Lawrence. All right, yeah. Nice to see you. All right. Hello, Miss Lawrence. Nice to see you. All right, John.
So, John, you had some altercations with young Frank, did you?
Yes, young Frank was a wild person, and it's my job really to try to channel that power and energy into something good, not bad. But eventually his performance on the field and in the school actually made him someone that everybody looked up to. And I think that we could say quite safely that you had such energy and determination that instead of actually
Getting involved in
yeah, in things, that's why we used to stop you.
Yeah, right.
Know what I mean, Frank?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, thanks.
He's a good scriptwriter as well.
Yeah.
Alan, did you ever think that Frank would turn out the way he has?
It was on the cards. He went on to become our head boy and sports captain. Went on from school to his successes in the worlds of showbiz and boxing. And Frank's become deservedly popular. But I've never, ever seen him try to take advantage of that. He's a true friend, and we're very proud of him.
Thank you very much.
Thank you all very
Cheers,
much.
thank you. Cheers, thank you. Thank you very much for coming, yeah? Cheers. Thank you, John. Yeah.
As an amateur boxer, you take a variety of jobs, including plumber's mate, working in a metal polish factory, in a sports shop, and on a building site. And it was that job that helped convince you that you wanted to become a professional boxer. Is that right?
Most definitely, because you make more money in boxing than on the building site. You don't get as cold as well.
Harder work, is it, on a building site?
It is in some ways, you know, getting the tea, especially anti-clockwise, you know. Yeah.
Thank you. Well, you win 21 contests with the Sir Philip Game Amateur Boxing Club, reversing your one defeat.
Oh.
And at the age of 18, you become the youngest ever winner of the ABA Heavyweight Championship, outpointing Rudy Pica in the final. Now, Michael, you were so impressed by Frank's performance, you felt you wanted to write about it.
Yes, that is correct, Michael. I wrote in large letter in our kitchen at home that Franklin would become champion of the world one day. And you know what, champ, I still think you will. Good luck to you.
Thank you very much, Michael.
And then you'll redecorate the kitchen, right. Yes. But it looks as if your career is going to the wall when you're refused a professional boxing license because of short-sightedness in your right eye. Terry Lawless, who is to guide your career as manager for 9 years, sends you to Colombia for an operation, and you make swift progress as a professional with performances like these.
Oh, he's got it. KO, second round. Bruno does it again. Oh, there we are. Bang. 35 seconds. Bruno upright, a giant. Nielsen a big man, but crouching over and taken with a right hand early in the third. That was a good left hook, and it's taken everything out of Jameson. Bruno has just shown the American public what he can do with a punch.
And Nigel Benn, as world WBC super middleweight champion, you know a thing or two about the business. How do you rate Frank?
Well, anyone that can wobble Mike Tyson, I believe, can go all the way. I know he's had 2 chances at it, but I think the third one, he'll win.
And he was supporting you rather loudly at the time, I seem to remember.
Well, usually my dad sits there and I can hear my dad screaming and saying, use your jab, use your jab. And this time I know it wasn't my dad because I know his voice. And it was Frank there screaming at me, you know, use your jab, be first, come on, be first. And I was listening to Frank, yeah, all right, Frank, I'm using my jab, I'm using my jab. So there's no way that night when I had a fight with Nicky Piper and Bruno was in my corner, I really felt good. And thanks for the support. I'll support you all the way as well.
Cheers.
There was never any question about the power of your punches, Frank, but it was decided that your balance needed improvement and an expert was on tap. Yeah.
You led me a merry dance, Frank, and really put your foot in it.
It is Roy Castle.
You're right, yeah? Make you done well. You're right, yeah?
Welcome, Roy. So Frank joined the Castle School of Dance.
Yeah, it was decided that he needed a lateral movement, you see, instead of this one. So we would...
Doing loose, I think I better
doing
let
this,
you
the
do it,
foresight,
yeah?
the foresight, yeah.
Yeah.
Decided he should do this one, you see, so get practicing.
Oh, yeah, practice
Yeah,
it
it's-
tonight
it's
with Laura, yeah?
hop,
Yeah? Yeah,
That's it, right. But what happens is, see, that I was called to the folders, I was teaching him. So I got this young lad to look after him whilst I had to go to the phone, you see. And it was only 3 or 4 seconds, and this young lad went straight past me. Apparently what had happened, he got a bit too clever, you see. I do remember, because Dad said he went like this. He said, yes, you see, Frank, this is going to be very good for your boxing, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
And he said, yeah, but there's got to be a bit of that as well. Go on, let's have a go. Step, kick, step, kick, step, kick, step.
Thank you, Roy Castle.
Nice one.
It's done our floor a lot of good, really. Now, your boxing career has just begun to take off in a big way when you meet your match on stage at the Shaftesbury Theatre in a comic relief charity show.
Juliet, Juliet, Juliet. Oh, Romeo, oh, Romeo. I haven't seen these since the wave.
Behold her girlish frame, so graceful and so slender. Oh, to kiss those lips, so gentle and so tender.
And here is your co-star Romeo, Lenny Henry.
Frank, we got ya. Here's a poem that I wrote for my good friend Frank Bruno. Here it is.
There is a man that you know, his name, the lovely Frank Bruno. And when he gets in the ring, he can't wait for the bell to go ting. He's been criticised for doing pantomime, but to be honest, he has a wicked time. It's a worthwhile, fun kind of a job, and it beats getting smacked in the gob. With his smashing kids and gorgeous wife, it's terrific that he's on This Is Your Life. From me, enough respect and more love than you can carry. And by the way, give my regards to Harry.
Cheers, Frank. Have a fantastic time. Peace.
Thank you, Lenny Henry. Now, in your early days as an amateur, you meet Laura, and you're together for 10 years before getting your friend Father Tony McSweeney to marry you. There you are, Hornchurch, Essex, February the 5th, 1990. Laura, how did you meet?
We met in a roller skating park, and Frank was roller skating around posing, and a friend dared me 50p if I'd pinch his bum, and I did, and I've been with him ever since.
By the time you got married, your bottom must have been black and blue. Yes. In 1988, while on a family holiday in Jamaica, the terrifying Hurricane Gilbert hits the island, causing death and destruction. You become quite a hero by helping to raise millions of pounds to repair the hurricane damage. Back at work, you make gallant but unsuccessful bids for the World Heavyweight Championship against first Tim Witherspoon and then Mike Tyson. You widen your horizons, get into show business and make your debut in Aladdin at the Dominion Theatre in 1989. 2 seasons later, you're treading the boards of Bristol in what you describe as the dark version of Robin Hood. It was quite a pantomime, according to your co-stars, Little and Large.
What do you remember most about working with Frank?
His laugh.
You've got to admit he was a brilliant Robin Hood, though.
Said he was fabulous. Wandsworth answer to Kevin Costner. Do you remember that archery contest we used to do every night? We had to fire the arrow into the bull. I used to have you a bet 5p that Frank would hit the bull every night. How much did I lose?
£22, 5p.
What did Frank do when he heard about it?
Wish you and your family all the best tonight.
Sorry we can't be there, but we're working.
Sid and Eddie at the Theatre Royal in Nottingham there. You were first attracted to boxing, Frank, by the exploits of the man you still consider the greatest, Muhammad Ali. And ITV's Reg Guttridge has a message from the great man. Reg.
He says, "Dear Frank, when I watch you fight, I'm happy that I didn't come along now. From what I see, you could have given me a whole lot of trouble. I know you're a good man and have a nice personality, and you're not bad looking either. If we were matched for a title bout, it would be awful hard for me to make myself angry enough to fight you." And his poem, of course, "For I am no fool, I've been to school, and you're too cool. You're not dumb enough to stay on the stool and let me rule." In all seriousness, I'm really sorry that I can't be there with you tonight, but you know that you're in my thoughts and in my prayers. Stay strong, God bless and good luck, Muhammad Ali.
Thank you, Reg. And Tom Shebier is here representing the Prince's Trust, for which Frank is an official ambassador, and you have another letter.
Frank, I've brought you a letter this evening from the Prince of Wales, which I'm just going to read out at his request. Dear Frank, I'm sorry I can't be with you in person this evening to give you a terrible shock and probably embarrass you dreadfully, but I did want to add my congratulations to this well-deserved tribute. I would particularly like to thank you, Frank, for all the hard work you put in on behalf of the Prince's Trust. You've been an inspiration to many thousands of young people who have seen in you someone who from very modest beginnings has achieved great things. I can only salute you and give you my warmest best wishes. Yours most sincerely, Charles.
Thank you, Tom Shebier. It was, of course, Prince Charles who presented you with your MBE in 1990. Course, yeah. You often worked for the Trust with another official ambassador, Phil Collins.
Frank, so they got you. Well, everybody knows Bruno the Brute, but what a lot of people don't know is the fantastic work you do for charity, and particularly with the Prince's Trust. So on behalf of myself and my fellow trustees and everybody at the Prince's Trust, and also all the kids whose lives you touched just through being there and showing that you care about them, thank you very, very much. Have a good time tonight, and have a good time at the party afterwards. Know what I mean?
Thank you, Phil Collins. Now, something I know you enjoy doing, Frank, is running. You cover an average 40 miles a week, whether or not you're training for a fight, and you've competed in many half marathons for your favourite charities. Quite often your running partner is a famous knight of the road.
Now listen, Francis, turkey legs would have been okay, but chicken legs...
Sir Jimmy Savile. What has he been saying?
Now listen, what he has been saying. Under this drab exterior...
Ain't a white decker, is it?
Listen, chicken legs. Ladies and gentlemen, are these chicken legs? Are they turkey legs or chicken legs? That's what I want to know. In future, it's turkey legs, not chicken legs.
All right, turkey legs.
All right, then. A man could be mortally embarrassed. But not yet. Thank you very much indeed.
Happy
Good
New Year
morning.
to you.
Thank you, Jimmy.
Nice one. Yes.
Well, together with Eddie O'Gorman of the Paul O'Gorman Foundation and Chief Inspector Mike Jackson of the President's Sports Club, you've helped improve the lives of many children like these.
We love you, Frank. No one remains.
In 1991, after a successful operation to mend a torn retina, you returned to the ring as a self-managed boxer under the banner of promoter Mickey Duff. You've won your 3 comeback contests in some style. Mickey, can you tell us what's next on the horizon?
Yes. Frank is scheduled to box on the 20th of March next, and after that, assuming, of course, that he wins, I will do everything I can to persuade Lennox Lewis to defend his WBC World Heavyweight Championship against Frank in London.
And that, of course, will be against a champion you have a lot of respect for.
I've got the belt that you want, and one day I'll give you a chance to come take it off me.
It is Britain's first world heavyweight champion this century, Lennox Lewis. Lennox, when can we expect you two to meet in less friendly circumstances?
Well, I've got my first defense on April 24th, and that's going to be in London.
I'm quite weird at
And, and I know there's been secret talks between Frank Maloney and Mickey Duff.
That's right.
To try and get me and you on in the summer. So...
Please, I beg you.
I'm going to definitely give him an
That's all
opportunity.
the British people would like to see.
Yes.
Very,
And
very
you,
nice.
and you know what? Frank said one thing that's going to be true. It's going to be a roadblock.
Roadblock, and I can't wait. Happy New Year to you.
Yes.
Wicked. Nice one. Thank you very much for coming.
Great. Thank you, Lennox Lewis. The last round, Frank, and I want to remind you of your first visit to Jamaica. You met your 84-year-old grandmother, Henrietta Brown, for the first time, and you were distressed to find that she was losing her sight. You organised it so that she could fly here to London to have an operation to restore her vision. It was the first time she'd ever been on a plane. Well, now she's made the second flight of her life. She is here from Kingston with your brother Eddie, your niece Edina, and nephew Jonathan. Frank Bruno, this is your life.
Man with a big heart as Frank Bruno goes off to celebrate the rest of the evening. Curly is boxing clever, or so he thinks, in Coronation Street. Next.